An ideal candidate for an insulin pump is a type 1 diabetic, someone who is on multiple daily injections to include a long-acting insulin and a rapid-acting insulin regimen. The insulin pump is going to replace that basal insulin, and it's going to give them an hourly basal rate. The client will only use a rapid-acting insulin in the pump. The reason that they're using the insulin pump is because their bodies don't make insulin. So they're relying on that device to give them the insulin that they need. Because we're moving from multiple daily injections or 2 types of insulin to 1 type of insulin in the pump, the insulin pump is actually giving the insulin more efficiently and more effectively than just giving 1 basal insulin injection and many multiple rapid-acting insulin injections throughout the day. So now you've met with your diabetes educator to start your insulin pump, and now you're ready to change it after the 3rd day of use. When you have a pump, first we're going to wash our hands. We're going to get an alcohol swab that we can use to clean the site that we're going to insert the infusion set in. And so to get all that ready, I'm going to have a vial of insulin, rapid-acting insulin. I'm going to have a new infusion set. I'm going to have a new cartridge. And then I'm going to have usually the syringe that the pump company provides for you to withdraw the insulin and fill the cartridge. And it's going to walk me through a process where we're going to actually load the device. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the cartridge. If I was wearing this device, I would go ahead and peel the device off, kind of disconnect. And then there are parts of that that would go in a Sharps container. And then I would remove the infusion set, and that would go in Sharps container. And then I'm going to take out my brand new infusion set. I'm going to use fresh room temperature rapid-acting insulin to fill the cartridge. And the product is going to walk you through the steps to make sure that you're doing it in the right order. So then you would fill a brand new cartridge with rapid-acting insulin, and then you're going to use whichever infusion set that you were sent by the pump company. So every 3 days you need to change your cartridge and rotate the site that you insert the new infusion set into every 2 to 3 days. This product uses a pod, and it's a tubeless system, so it uses rapid-acting insulin only. You would fill the pod, and it would need to be changed every 2 to 3 days depending on use. The product has many different models that it uses. One is a battery-operated model. This model has a AA battery that it uses, and it does give basal insulin. You can enter carbohydrates and blood sugar and sensor values as well, and it also has a tube that connects to the infusion set. Each of the insulin pumps have an integrated personal sensor that they use, but it's always important to check your blood glucose whenever in doubt of the sensor value. One of the many improvements in insulin pump technology is that most of them are compatible with mobile apps. So this is a great way for you to get your data wirelessly to your medical provider once the mobile apps are set up and linked to your insulin pump. It actually reduces visits to the provider and helps improve effective insulin pump use. If your pump malfunctions or breaks, it is very important that you reach out and contact your medical provider who can advise you what to do.